Hello and welcome to Prudent Media News. Now a look at the top stories. NCP to claim 10 seats for assembly polls, says spokesperson Trojan De Mello. Takes U-turn on CONCON FUD scam. Trojan says NCP won't complain. BJP in a mood to agitate against the CONCON Relief Fund fraud. MP Shripad Naik says fraud highly condemnable. Demands immediate release of funds. Clamp down on illegal mining by states results in sales crash of tippers and trucks. Sales down by 40 to 50% in past 1 month. Three youngsters from Bali Kepe all set to flex it out at the 11th National Bodybuilding Championship tournament at Jaipur later this month. Saloni Shirvoikar and Tejas Chowde win junior category All Goa Major Ranking Table Tennis competition at Kampal. Top seeded players top all the 6 finals. And now the news in detail. NCP's chief spokesperson Trojan De Mello has made it clear that the party will claim for at least 10 seats for the state assembly polls. However, he has taken a U-turn on the CONCON Flood Relief Fund scam. The party now says it will not complain against the Youth Congress authorities. The statement has come from Trojan and Prudent's weekly program Head On.
Do you have any evidence to say that this is a fraud of 65 lakhs?
How can I produce some evidence when you have first only broken the entire base of evidence by not having serial numbers? Further, I am producing to you a coupon which does not even have signature of 1,000.
तुम्ही किती फाइल करणार?
So the question is, we have also got political ethics. Since we are
Political ethics खातीर तुम्ही इतले व्हडले स्कॅमाक तुम्ही हे करता?
no. The question is this, and we are studying whether politically, ethically it would be correct to file a case.
स्टडी करपार की ट्रोजन बाब किती हा? Where does the alliance stand?
Pramod Bab, alliance is no longer a choice of the local leaders. The senior leaders have decided that alliance is a necessity to keep communal forces at bay. He had challenged a Taliban leader and went against that. He took a morcha. He left his own colleagues to get beaten and ran away. And he complained to Rahul Gandhi about this leader's hand behind the assault. And that same leader has been embraced. This is the credibility of Sankar Amankar in the Congress. Those who talk of no alliances, you can safely say there are many utterances coming from the Congress. It's not only Sankar.
Yeah.
There are many utterances coming. There's no need of. You can safely say they are hired agents of communal forces in the Congress.
How many seats you are planning to claim?
See, we can claim 12, we may claim 15 because we will claim also the non-Congress seats.
So ultimately you are going to claim more than 10.
We are going to claim.
ड्रग्सा सारख्या इश्यूचेर तुम्ही किती तरी रॅडिकल स्टँड घेतले?
We will take a stand. Party has to decide. I'm not a one-man party.
Yeah.
And nobody is above the party.
Bureau Report, Prudent Media.
NCP might have taken a U-turn on CONCON Relief Fund issue, but now it seems BJP would catch up with the controversy. North Goa MP Shripad Naik has termed CONCON Relief fraud as highly condemnable. He says the party would agitate if funds are not distributed to the needy CONCONcars.
Shripad Naik addressed media for the first time after the parliamentary session on Sunday. He said BJP cornered the UPA government on various issues in parliament during the session. The important issues were related to the price rise, Kashmir and Bhopal gas tragedy. But Naik says local MPs don't get much opportunity to raise state-level issues in the parliament.
I have put my question, but out of 100 questions, around only 15% question have come up. They are balloting the question. Assembly में जैसा यहाँ होता है ना, ऐसा आप तो जानते हैं कि भाई ये एक क्वेश्चन पूछने में यदि आपने 0 ओवर डाला ना, वो भी पूरा 10 घंटा बैठने के बाद भी वो प्रश्न वहाँ उसमें नहीं आता.
When asked by the media on the alleged CONCON Relief Fund fraud by the Youth Congress, Naik said frauds are not new with the Congress party. the needy people must receive the collected funds.
आणि म्हणून अशे तरेचे फ्रॉड जे आसा काँग्रेसीक नवीन न्हय. आता कोणे तरी तांचे भितर झगडी जाले म्हणून हें कळना तुमकां आमकां कळपाक सुद्दां मार्ग नाशिल्लो हेजो आनी म्हणून उशीर न करता ताबडतोब हो निधी त्या लोकांक जे काही ह्या गेल्या वर्सा जे पुराक हें जाल्ले आशिल्ले जांकां त्रास दी हे सगळे पुराय तांकां तो निधी वितरण करचो अशी भारतीय जनता पक्ष शिटकावणी दिता. हे जर दिलो ना जाल्यार भारतीय जनता पक्ष आपल्या परीन ह्या संदर्भात आवाज उठोवपाचें काम करता.
Answering further, Naik said MPs many times have to rely upon the on-religious institutions for the land to develop projects under MP-led schemes. But the projects like community hall are not solely used for the religious purposes.
Yeah, it is very serious. There are many illegal mines operating in Goa. और इसके बारे में हम as a party here we will definitely oppose it and we will tell the government and we will make, if required, we will go for agitation.
A senior reporter from Panji, Rakesh Kandolkar, with video journalist Shan.
The clampdown on illegal mining in mineral-rich states of Goa, Karnataka and Orissa has lowered the sale of tippers and trucks. According to people connected with mining and truck makers, sales of specialized trucks and tippers that are used to ferry minerals from pit heads to ports has fallen sharply in the past months by 40 to 50%.
A number of state governments have recently moved vigorously to check illegal mining in the recent past. The Karnataka government has recently banned export of iron ore. The Orissa government has also unearthed widespread illegalities leading to curbs on mining. The clampdown has largely hit mining of iron ore, though some minor minerals such as manganese have also been affected. The clampdown has resulted in collateral damage by way of low sale tippers and trucks. Ashok Leyland is India's second largest commercial vehicle maker and sold an average of 1,300 tippers a month. This has fallen to 800 units. Industry-wide, the trend is sharper. In 2008-2009, countrywide sales of specialized tippers totaled 4,000 units a month. In August, the sales of these vehicles were down to 2,500. Executive Director of Marketing for Ashok Leyland, Rajiv Saharia, says the business has dropped. Rajiv Saharia says it has been a double whammy, with mining restricted sales of tippers used to bring ores from the pit to the surface have been affected. Sales of trucks which carry the minerals to the port or consumption point are also down. Apart from Ashok Leyland, Tata Motors and finance companies such as Shriram Finance have also felt the impact. The Shriram Transport Finance, which lends for purchase of commercial vehicles such as trucks, said it has also seen a fall in business. Managing Director R. Sridhar says about 800 trucks have been impacted following the ban on mining in Karnataka. We have taken remedial measures and moved these specialized trucks for other purposes like construction and mines in Mangalore and Goa. A strong demand has raised prices of iron ore by 10 to 15 times the cost of extracting the ore. For example, while it cost around Rs 500 to 600 per ton to extract iron ore, the mineral is currently sold for around Rs 5,000 per ton to users such as steel companies. Soaring export demand has also encouraged illegal mining. However, too much greed has now hit back. It has ruined the legal mining industry and the traditional workforce dependent on it for its livelihood. Bureau Report, Prudent Media.
It's time for a short break. Stay tuned.